Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is okay. I feel like I always say that now, so that's just gonna be the thing. I think that in the last few days I've had to really swallow a hard pill. Yesterday I had a really weird day where I felt so out of my own body and so out of control, but so aware of it. I think it was quite a pivotal thing to feel in terms of recovery because I'm so aware of everything and I know what's happening, yet it's so hard to, I don't know, I feel like when I try and explain things, I never explain it properly. But then I'll go for a walk and I think of what I want to say and it sounds perfect, but then when it comes to saying it, it just doesn't come out the right way. I yesterday went to bed and just was really thinking about everything, and I started to read back my journal, and I write in this journal every morning. I only write like a few sentences, but I started to read back over the last 5 months of what I'd been writing, and it just made me realise how much I A, haven't been helping myself, B, it's no fault of my own, it's just the way that it's been for me. Some people don't go through this kind of middle extended, not dragged out, but this phase where it's just this phase of just holding on to these little niggly things that are just still very predominantly there. Basically, I was reading back through the journal and I was just like, oh my god, I have to do something. I have to change. That starts now. It really does. I'm terrified. I'm scared. You're not stuck, you're just afraid of change. And that is something that I read the other day and I was like, wow, that is me. I'm not stuck at all. I'm just afraid of change. It's time to address that. And I think something that is so hard is seeing certain accounts online posting about recovery and making it seem like it's really fun and appearing to be easy, but it's really not. And it's really not funny. It's not a joke. It's not a good thing. It's honestly consuming and it's taking over your life and making you miss out on so much of your life, and it's just really sad to think about the amount of time that I have lost. And yeah, it's very overwhelming, and I think sometimes social media has a lot to play for in these things. And yeah, I'm sat here making a video to put on social media, but I want to be real and I want to show that it's not easy. And I know that everybody knows it's not easy, but I hope you know what I'm trying to say. Was honestly beautiful. If you like eggs and you like harissa and you like sourdough and you like feta, make that. That is one way that I am starting to make some changes, and that is by having different things for dinner, because I know that needs to change. So I had 2 pieces of sourdough with 2 eggs, and yeah, it was nice. I really enjoyed it. Good morning everyone. It is the next day and I completely forgot to record last night because I had like a supper after my evening meal, and that's something that I hadn't been doing for a while, and going forwards I'm gonna have supper before I go to bed in hope that, well, no, it will help me to get out of the place where I'm at. I just wanted to say that sometimes that means eating even though you're full, so you have to eat through that fullness, because if you don't, then nothing is going to change. And as things start to become easier, then I will tackle other aspects. But I think that to go straight in and be like, right, no exercise, gotta eat this, gotta eat that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, it's too much, it's too much. So you've got to be realistic and start small, and once you start actually feeling better and noticing them changes and realising actually nothing bad happens, then you will actually roll with it, because that's how it was for me in the beginning, and then I've just kind of rolled and then I've just kind of stopped. But we can do this. I've added some honey on the top as well, and some lemon and pepper and chili flakes. I've just kind of put everything on the top, but yeah, look how nice. Honestly, I am genuinely obsessed with this. I've already had a bite already. I just nearly flew it across the room. Adding a bit of lemon. Oh my god, that's unreal. This is your sign. 2 pieces of bread as minimum, with all the sides, no skimping. New year 2025, no more time wasting. And this is your sign that this is actually pretty normal and it's actually fine. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Later that evening, I made a salmon red Thai curry, which was absolutely incredible. Good morning everyone. It is a new day and you would have seen that I had the most incredible bowl of oats this morning. I added flaxseed to the oats as well, and honestly, I mean, they didn't really taste of much, but it just made the consistency really thick and just, yeah. And flax is full of goodness and healthy fats and omega-3, and I think there's a little bit of protein in there, but yeah, it's a good source of healthy fats and really good to add into porridge and add into things but not really notice, like in terms of volume, but it's adding a lot of nutritional value, so it's a very good way to get them extra nutrients. It's New Year's Day today, by the way. It's the 1st of January. How did that happen? Last night I just chilled because I was at work yesterday and I came home and I just literally chilled. I didn't really do a great deal. I'm gonna be quite sneaky towards myself here and make this a lot more easier. It's important to make new habits easy because nobody wants to do something that's hard or too much or too scary. For example, today I've got 2 eggs with my dinner, but usually I would only have the 1 egg, so today I'm having 2. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mash one of the eggs into the avocado and then have one on the side. So realistically, it's like I'm having avocado on toast with 1 egg, but actually I'm having 2 because one of the eggs is inside the avocado on the toast. I feel like that really doesn't make any sense, but to me, it seems a lot more doable than having 2 eggs on the plate staring at me. Instead, it's mashed into the avocado with 1 on the side. Yeah, it makes sense. And if it makes sense to you and not to somebody else, that doesn't matter because ultimately it's got to work for you. I've got a boiled egg inside the avocado, which I'm gonna mash. I've got another egg here. So I've got 2 eggs in total. I'm excited. That was so good. It was literally like there was only 1 egg, but there was 2. So that's good. And it's completely normal to have 2 eggs as well. If you have 2 eggs and you always do that, then that's okay. It's just that I haven't been doing that, but should have been. So don't question or think that by having 2 it's too much, because it's definitely not. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, it's just not something that I have been doing when I should have been. I am having some banana bread and kefir now as well. I want it. So I'm having it. This is the banana bread that I made, so I'm going to have this as well now after my dinner. And some kefir, but I only had the tiniest bit left. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy this. This is honestly delicious. It's so nice. It's delicious. This right here, this also might feel pretty criminal to begin with. If you are somebody that doesn't allow yourself to rest, when you actually allow yourself to rest, you feel like you're doing something wrong and you feel an immense amount of guilt. But I'm here to tell you that that is not true. And for the first time today, I have actually allowed myself to sit on this sofa like this with my legs up, reading, watching something, and yeah, relaxing, because that's okay. And we are allowed to do this, and it's completely okay. And we should be doing more of this, especially when your body is trying to heal. So that is something else that I'm going to incorporate into the new year to help me get to where I need to be and to live a more happy, relaxed and stress-free life. Okay, I'm not going to ramble anymore, but for real, I'm being serious. You deserve to rest, okay? I am getting a little bit hungry now, so I'm just prepping some pasta. And so far, I've put some broccoli and basil and garlic into the blender because I'm going to make like a basil pesto sauce. And then I'm going to add some nutritional yeast, which I'm so excited to use. I've never had this before. So I'm going to add some of this, and then I'm going to add some feta, and then I'm going to add some nuts. I think I'm going to add almonds for a bit of crunch. So I have just added feta, nutritional yeast, olive oil, almonds, salt, pepper, lemon juice, chili flakes. I think that's everything into the blender. So I'm going to give it a blend. This might taste absolutely vile. It's worth a go. Let's give this a try. I've just put it into a little dish. That tastes so nice. Wow. I feel like I've got it all over me. But anyway, I've just poured it into this little... I'm not even going to tip that up, but yeah, I'm really happy with that. I've saved some broccoli that I'm going to chop as well and mix it in, so I've got like little pieces of broccoli. I'm so excited. Like, I actually genuinely have such a huge passion for food, and I hope that it shows, because I really do love it. I've made so much mess. How have I made so much mess? I'm going to put some walnuts on the top for a bit of crunch because I'm feeling fancy. Here is the lovely sauce. And I'm just waiting for the pasta to boil. Honestly, this looks unreal. I'm going to give it a try, and then I will show you what it looks like. Actually going to be one of my new favourites. That is so nice. Like, so nice. So this is what it looks like. I have added feta on the top and crumbled walnuts on the top. I've added pepper and chili flakes, tomatoes, mushrooms, and then we got the broccoli sauce with the nutritional yeast with olive oil, garlic, basil, lemon juice. Oh yeah, amazing. I am gonna clean up the absolute mess that I have made, and then I'm gonna have some Hu chocolate and a herbal tea, I think. I have got my herbal tea and I've got some cashew butter Hu. It is a little bit later now. I am so tired, but I have just made a bowl of cereal I am so unbelievably full right now, but I know that if I don't do this, then I'm just gonna be the same. So I have to do stuff in order to change. The last thing I want to do is eat anything else, but I'm just gonna do this because it's plain, it's simple, but it's gonna hopefully make a difference.